movie review, A Private War, released in 2018. It's directed by Matthew Heineman. He's a prolific documentary director. He was behind City of Ghosts and Cartel Land. And this is his feature debut about a real-life war drama. It's about the infamous war correspondent Marie Colvin, brilliantly portrayed by Rosamund Pike, and we trace her life to her tragic death over a 11-year period. She, as I say, is a war correspondent, and we take up her story as she gets posted to Sri Lanka, and she's interviewing one of the Tamil Tigers chiefs, and as a result of her placement there, she's on the end of a rapid RPG in Sri Lanka, which leads to her losing the sight in one eye, and after that became known as the war correspondent with the eye patch. Anyway, we get to witness her placements throughout war-torn areas. She has a period in Fallujah in the Iraqi war. We then find her in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, she's at Marpath, and then on to Libya for the uprising against Gaddafi. That was in 2011. And then her final placement, the one where she tragically loses her life in Homs in Syria. Now, as we are taken through her life in these war-torn zones, we get a great insight not only to the deplorable scenarios of war vividly shown, but we also follow how her own life is full of challenges. Her sort of transient relationships with fellow reporters, and how she relates to her bosses at the newspapers and television stations that she works for. And we also find her develop a short relationship with Stanley Tucci in the middle of the film. It's a very harrowing tale. I found it particularly difficult, particularly at the last part of the movie when she was in Syria. Some of the visuals are quite traumatic, and the interviews with translations of women in the war-torn zone of Homs, which was subject to daily bombings by President Assad for alleged being occupied by terrorists. So these sort of movies are vital to put a reality tag on what is happening around the world. These correspondents are not just brave but vital to exposing the lies that governments dish out to their electorate day in, day out. And as I said, the role of Pike, Rosamund Pike, as the correspondent Marie Colvin, is deserved of a Best Actress award, and I believe she's up for a nomination. Okay, give it a watch, A Private War.